we can do it. It's accepted by the government.
Mr. Hendricks?
Regarding Belgium, I can only speak for Belgium because I'm not aware of the other countries. But for Belgium, the rule is normally 5 years, unless the contrary is proven. And very special in Belgium is that the dilutions expire on the same date as the stock whereof they are made. So if you have a collection of dilutions and there's a tincture expiring, all the dilutions made from that tincture expire together. Very bizarre. If the day before expiry of a dilution you make with it an impregnation, globally or pills, then again the impregnated granules receive, or globules receive 5 years.
That's the situation in Belgium.
Yes.
I have to end the discussion. So Dr. Handa has the last word.
My suggestion to this forum would be to relook this period of 5 years, because you see, you are dealing with different types of materials in the tincture. The mother tincture, which is tested according to the pharmacopoeial monograph, whatever markers, chemical markers they have used, if they remain stable, only then the period should be extended. Otherwise, in blanket, we cannot keep for all tinctures 5 years. So, case-to-case basis, depending upon the stability of the compounds present therein, you see, up to the level of the mother tincture stocks, you have the chemical compounds present. Now, stability of those chemical compounds is important, because up to the final dilutions, they are present in very, very small quantity, which are not, of course, estimated. But the stability has to be taken care of. It should be part and parcel of the pharmacopoeial monograph. For each preparation, mother tincture, there should be stability.
Last contribution by Dr. Kurana.
Yeah. Henley, what was the, I'm just asking question for Henley. What is the reason for not registering products beyond 30 CH in France? That is one question. Question number 2. One more thing. Whether methodology of preparation is a concern in regulations like Korsakovian preparations or classical Hahnemann preparations, whether they are also concerned in regulations?
No, it's because we haven't have demand on higher dilutions, and this is the way of working. But if we have demand, we could accept whatever. So, sorry, maybe I misunderstood your.
Beyond 30 CH are not registered in France.
Or higher than 30 CH. Why are there not products registered?
30 CH.
Oh.
200 CH.
We have also other method of preparation that are authorized above 30 CH. But why? Because we haven't received any. But this is what my answer. It can be authorized. It's not forbidden.
My question is, you are not registering potencies beyond 30 CH in your products?
We haven't.
Why?
Why? Because there are no application requesting this higher dilution.
And what about method of preparation? Since you are switching CH, it's Hahnemanni, but there are many Korsakovian productions also.
Can we do that privately? Because I think it is a good question, but it is related very specific to the French situation. Last word, that gentleman, on stability.
Hello, I am Dr. S.P. Singh, former advisor to Government of India and Chairman Pharmacopoeia Committee. Sir, this is regarding storage. In Homeopathic Pharmacopoeia of India, Volume 4, have method how to store the medicine. Life depends upon the storage of the medicines. For mother tincture, it has been given 5 years. But if you are keeping medicine, belladonna, along with camphor, side by side, then life will destroy very quickly. So method of storage should be maintained, and then only 5 years life can be achieved. Thank you.
Just one last point.
A very last remark.
Yeah. I'm Dr. Geeta Arora. I'm from Beijing Pharmaceuticals. About the expiry on dilutions, what I would like to say, that's my viewpoint from industry as well, that when you talk about expiry, first we have to see why at all expiry is there. Its expiry is there for the safety of the customer. So if today and we remove expiry from a homeopathic medicine, we already have so many questions from the conventional medicine. Another question will be added to homeopathy, a medicine which never gets expired. What data we have to say? We cannot do any assay on our products, on our medicines. Even on mother tinctures, when we do a stability study, we're only doing on physical and chemical parameters. That also where we are not seeing the decomposition of the herb. Now, if we remove expiry from dilutions, there is a reason why there is expiry. It's not decomposition. We are saying it will remain as it is. We don't have any data to support that. So I think that should be considered. We need to raise our bar. We need to raise our standard of manufacturing. So this will further question. So I think expiry in dilutions should, if we want to remove or whether we want to keep for years, everything should be based on a data. That's what, I feel. Yeah.
Thank you very much for this beautiful final contribution. I can assure you that in the European Union, based on our experience, stability and expiry dates of homeopathic preparations always cause excitement. And it is not different here in India. And that was only one aspect about the quality of medicines. I will try to finalize this session. First, you have seen the daily practice from Germany, France, Switzerland, and the colleague of Croatia and myself are willing to answer questions about the situation in Croatia and the Netherlands. With 20 years of experience in the regulatory field, I must say that the attention for the quality of homeopathic medicines has never been greater than now. There is never been more attention scientifically, regulatory, but also from policy makers on a global scale for the quality of homeopathic medicines. What do we have in common and what can we see as perspectives? I think that also what Dr. Manchanda expressed is that from a regulatory perspective, we are always bound by regulations and rules that we have in common, although those regulations can be different. In Europe, we have established ways to communicate with each other between member states in an homeopathic experts group and different experts group at the European Pharmacopoeia, also working on more harmonization in this field. I already emphasized the importance of pharmacopoeias also for homeopathic medicines and especially the European Pharmacopoeia. The issue which was raised at the start of this day by the availability of all medicines required for practicing homeopathy is a recent one, but deserves our attention. What can be a perspective? What a perspective, in my view, can be is that we all know that there is a lot of concern about the quality of any pharmaceutical substance. And I think that also homeopathic substances, homeopathic stocks deserve that amount of attention. We should not be concerned about bad quality, but we must do everything to improve the quality, not in parts of the world, but I think that the perspective will be that we will do that on a global scale. Thank you very much for your attention, and I thank my fellow speakers for the contributions and all the people who have asked excellent questions. Thank you very much. It was an honor.
Thank you so much, Dr. Gallen, for wrapping up the session. With this, we come to the end with the session on regulators' perspectives. I request the chair of the next session to kindly take up the dais. Dr. SPS Bakshi is going to join us as the chair of the session on pharmaceutical industry perspectives. Dr. Robert Van Hasselen, Director, World Integrated Medicine Forum, is going to be the second chair. Dr. S.P.S. Bakshi is the CMD of Baxen Private Limited and former President, Central Council of Homoeopathy, Ministry of Ayush, Government of India. I also request the speakers of the session who are going to speak before the tea break, Irene Shetkuti and Mr. Gunther Herr, to kindly also join in the dais.
मेरी सहानुभूति के लिए बैठ जाओ ना।